substrate. The first step is covering the silicon wafer with a thin layer of polymer, which monomerizes when exposed to the electron beam. With the use of a spinner, a uniform thin coating of a few hundred nanometers thickness can be deposited over the silicon. The polymer is then hardened by baking it at 200 degrees centigrade. When the wafer is prepared, it is inserted into the electron microscope, where the circuit is drawn. The electron beam precisely follows the design of the circuit and only irradiates the previously defined parts of the wafer, where the electrodes will be. Take the wafer out of the microscope. We put it into a solvent to develop it. The solvent is chosen only to dissolve and remove the parts of the polymer which were irradiated by the electron beam, and leave the rest of the polymer film intact. After the wafer is cleaned, it is ready to move to the next stage, metal deposition. To the sputter. This device sputters the metal over the whole surface. On the parts where the circuit was drawn and the film dissolved, the metal can stick directly to the silicon, while everywhere else there is still a polymer film between the metal and the wafer. The wafer is put into a different solvent which dissolves the polymer. The metal on the polymer also floats off, while the metal that is directly on the silicon wafer stays intact. And the result are two very small and precise electrodes.